Good morning. Welcome to day 25, Monday, May 5th, 2026. I better double check that. Nope, Monday, May 4th, 2026. So it's day 25, but this is day 15 on my very long segment from Silver City, New Mexico to Reserve, New Mexico. And finally, miraculously, in about 16 more miles, this segment will be completed. It was something else. But I'm glad I did it. I understand why a lot of people don't do it. Future Brian, don't ever do this segment again. Man, what an experience. I just felt like I was plodding along and not really making any progress. It just felt like that for days. But now that I'm on the other side of it, I feel a lot better about it. It's like one of those really testing your mental fortitude, really sharpening that stick with fire, whatever the saying is. I really feel like I came out on the other end. If this had been my first thru hike, and I gotten through this, then I would feel pretty confident I could get through pretty much anything. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Between some of the mishaps along the way, the biggest one being my tent pole snapping in the wind and my tent flattening out and ripping my rain fly, and just taking a moment to let the frustration out, but then how am I going to deal with this situation and figuring it out. And then, of course, not having trail for days on end, which really slows you down. And then the water was an issue the whole time. Carrying 7 to 9 liters of water multiple days, carrying water on day one that I would still be using on 2 days later. That's just the way it went. Yeah, I'll look back on it fondly, but there were definitely moments in the moment while I was in the present moment. I wasn't thinking too fondly of it, that's for sure. But this is all now knowing that I have a comfy room with a queen bed and a shower and a town, a little quaint little town from what I've seen on Far Out that has everything a thru hiker could want, from laundry to food to just recharging everything. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is good enough to upload videos. Just in very good spirits today. Even with the water rationing I've been experiencing, I'm enjoying a second cup of coffee. I have about 16 miles. I have a full 3 liters in my hydration bladder, and I have a little over half a liter to make some Gatorade along the way. So I'm in really good shape water-wise. I booked 3 nights in town because I'm like, this is pretty much going to be a full hiking day, and then I'll get into town, and then I'll definitely need one more day after that. I got to go to the post office. I got to do a lot of different things, but I may even just take an extra day just to celebrate finishing this, and then head on out Thursday morning. So we'll see, but I think that's it for now. This may be one of those days where there may not be a lot of scenery shots because my mind is going to be set on town, food. So we'll see you on the trail. All right, just getting started for the day. Just finished a big climb from my campsite up to just shy of 9,000 feet, and time to delayer. Okay, so we've come to a fence we must cross, we must pass, and there's no gate. Thou shalt not pass. I'm gonna have to do a little careful I don't rip my pants over the fence here. That's a big old rusty saw blade, huh? Doing some trail maintenance maybe back in the day? Seems like a strange place for a kiosk. Maybe there's a dirt road over there. Huh. Wonder what that is down there. What orangey thing or glinting? Not sure. All right, about 10:30. Taking a little break here. Trail's been pretty cruisy. Honestly, this is the first day where I feel like I really have my trail legs. The combination of actually having a trail all day and feeling pretty strong, and of course my pack is the lightest it's been. Everything feels good physically. My right knee, where it like starts about 80% every morning, I feel like it's up to 85% at the start of the morning, and it loosens up pretty well, so that is very good news. Just met my second thru hiker since I've been out here. A guy probably around my age named Breezy. Very nice. He remarked at how dirty I look. So yeah, it'll be nice to get some multiple showers and probably have to run these things through the laundry a couple times, but only 8 miles to the highway, so making really good time this morning. I don't want to go too fast because that's when problems happen. So I'm going to force myself to take breaks, and you know, I'll be able to use my InReach Mini to send a text message when I'm about like an hour away from the highway. I'll send them a text message so they can come pick me up. I can't wait. Another gorgeous day though for hiking. It's like in the mid 50s right now, and it just couldn't ask for nicer weather. It's 12:30. I'm about 3.5 miles away from Highway 12, where my shuttle will pick me up. And I just took a chance here and tried for self-service and got a very strong 3-bar LTE signal. So I sent them a quick text message and they responded. They'll see me at 3. So I just gave myself like a half-hour wiggle room so I don't have to like run to the road. But man, I want to get into town. Look how absolutely filthy I am. So yeah, I just took a quick break here. I'm going to get to the highway, and then I'll probably have time to like make a Gatorade while I wait for them to show up. All right, just had some awesome trail magic, a couple of sodas and a bag of chips. And if you saw that big orange water container, we think it's there for 10,000 gallons of water to fight potential fires that pop up. So yeah, I remember could see that orange thing from way up. So that explains that. All right, we made it to the road where the shuttle's gonna pick me up. I'm about 45 minutes early. Just want to leave some wiggle room. So just gonna hang out here. I'll probably edit today's video and just wait for a ride. That's where I'm staying. think these green signs are Continental Divide road signs? I've got time to kill, I'm gonna find out. It sure is. Okay, we are somewhere near Reserve, New Mexico. We have another highway sign. So exciting. Here we go. Woo! So I did ask the guy who was doing trail magic. I already forget what his name is, but he's done a bunch of hiking and backpacking. If it was unusually cool weather for this time of year, and he said, yeah, we're really fortunate with this weather we've been having for hikers. It's been great. All right, I've made it to my room, but before I get I'm gonna get situated and maybe run to the post office and just get some groceries for tonight. I got a little microwave and a fridge. Okay, we got a little bit of a walk from the motel to the middle of town. Want to do the post office. Want to get some laundry detergent. I got to get changed for the laundry, and hopefully can get some dinner to bring back to the room. That is the agenda. Okay, so my post office packages have been retrieved. They're in my room. I didn't have any other room to carry anything else, so I'm going to go back, get some detergent, get some change for the washing machine, and hopefully pick up something to eat for tonight. All right, so while I'm walking back, I just got to get this off my chest because it's annoying, but once I get it off my chest, I'll just forget about it. So when I was at the Trail Magic, there was another thru hiker there. We're all chatting. The Trail Magic guy is talking about lodging and reserve, that kind of stuff, and getting rides. And I just mentioned, oh, I already have a shuttle booked. So the other thru hiker goes, oh, what time is the shuttle? I said, he's picking me up at 3. Yeah, if you want, just give me half, we'll split the cost of the shuttle and you're good to get the ride in. Yeah, sounds good. So I leave because I figure if the shuttle's early, I want to be there waiting. The other thru hiker takes a shortcut to the road. I guess flags down my shuttle driver. So by the time they show up where I am, this other thru hiker's already in the truck. But keep in mind, I'm the one who arranged all this. This other guy wouldn't even known there was a shuttle if I hadn't brought it up. So we have a nice long ride into town. We get dropped off. I'm just waiting to see what this other guy's gonna do. Doesn't offer to give me half of what I pay for the shuttle. He gives the driver something, I don't know what, but it's kind of a jerk move, I think. Anyway, it's off my chest now and I don't care, but people are weird. All right, just went to the local grocery store. Got a few things for tonight. I just don't feel like even ordering takeout, so I'm gonna microwave some sausages. I got some rolls, I got some chips. I've got quarters for the laundromat. So I'm gonna get in the shower, get all my dirty clothes off, and get the laundry going. And then we'll go from there. So there is a Dollar General right across from where I'm staying, which is always a popular spot for thru hikers. But my shuttle driver was telling me that one of the older residents in town, she had a little parking mishap and drove right into their computer room, basically putting them out of service. So you can see the spot where she slammed in, but sad for thru hikers coming through the next few days. Like I was hoping to get like cheap packing tape there to send my damaged tent back, and oh well. What are you gonna do? I am almost done with town errands for the day, Looking forward to that first shower and getting this laundry going.